Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran, and this is my place to come talk about weight loss, life, fitness, and being the best version of me that is absolutely possible. So if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for coming. Please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell, and definitely, like I said, comment. I love the interaction. So I have been so far behind on watching videos. Things have been just crazy busy. I've been doing all of this other stuff. Life is just crazy. And I've been struggling to watch videos. And so I just started to watch a video and I realized that I got tagged about a week and a half ago on a tag. And it looked so much fun, so I want to do it. So I want to thank One Day at a Time with Angela for tagging me. I am so sorry that it took me so long to comment on your tag and to turn around and redo this tag as my own. Better late than never. The first question is, where are you from? And I was actually born in Hagerstown, Maryland. My father was a preacher and decided to go into the ministry shortly after I was born when I was about 2, and we moved all around when I was younger, but I was born in Hagerstown, Maryland. Where do you live now? I actually live about 25 miles from Hagerstown in the town of Frederick, Maryland. And where would you like to live? You know, I don't actually have a specific state or a specific town. I would just love to live somewhere in the mountains where there's not much happening, where you're just out in the woods. Land, away from the hustle and bustle. That's where I want to be. So the next question is really hard, and I'm really not sure how I'm going to answer it yet. But anyway, here's the question. What is one thing you would change about yourself if you could? Yeah, I really don't know. I'm pretty much overly happy with who I am. I would like to lose weight, obviously. I think if I could change one thing about myself, I would change my confidence level. When I was younger, I wanted to do so many things and I didn't do them. I let fear stop me, and I wish that that would have changed. So that's what I would change. Yeah, that's a good answer. Number 3, how old are you? I am 47 years old. I will be 48 years old in the month of December, on December 10th, the best day of the year, of course. Number 4, what did you want to be when you were growing up? When I was growing up, I wanted to be a mother. Plain and simple, I was the one that played with baby dolls and had lots of children in the terms of babies. Always wanted to be a mother. It's one thing I wanted to do. It's probably the biggest life goal that I had. The other thing that I wanted to do when I was growing up was I wanted to be a teacher. And I had the most educated baby dolls in the world. And as I got older, it was a good, safe route, and I chose that because of safety, because it was safer than being an archaeologist, which I was interested in. It was safer than being a writer. So I chose it for the safe route, but I also chose it because I knew that if I had children, it would be a wonderful time because I'd be off school in the summers with them and that kind of stuff. So I did go into the teaching field, and I did teach for a little bit, a very short amount of it. We won't even go into that because that is a whole different story. Both of the things I wanted to do, teaching or being a mother, neither one really panned out for me in my life. It's okay. I'm used to it. Number 5, can you remember your first kiss? I can. I'm trying to not relive it, so let's move on. Number 6, if you could only eat one more thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Pizza. I really like pizza. Spaghetti is the second. Strawberries are right up there, but pizza, 100%. Give me some pizza. Especially if it's like pizza from this place today and pizza from that place, because it's totally different. It's kind of like macaroni and cheese. Each type is totally different taste. Pizza. Number 7, have you ever had a nickname? So yes, I do have a nickname. Kinda, sorta. Years ago, I was living in a Christian community that was very conservative. And we were one day hanging out, a group of my friends and I, and we were talking about our initials. And all of a sudden, one of my friends looked at me and went, "Ooh, your initials are MF." And we just started joking around about it, and we're like, "I'm going to call you MF all day long and see what people say." And yes, people kind of said a lot, because they were like, "You ladies, that's not a good Christian thing to do. You shouldn't be calling her MF." And we just kept a straight face and we're like, "What are you talking about? It's her initials." And it was just hysterically fun to watch them stammer, yeah, it's just her initials. And, you know, it stuck. So people called me MF for quite some time. It has stuck. I sign my name MF. I've been at previous jobs and my manager calls me MF, and her boss actually was like, "You need to stop writing MF as her." And she's like, no, that's what she goes by. So yes, MF. It's kind of funny. I laugh. Number 8, what would you like to weigh? And I'm going to say that as an adult, the lowest that I ever weighed was 180 pounds. I kind of dipped into the 170s a couple times, and even that is actually over what the BMI tells me that I need to weigh. But I'm aiming for 180 pounds. I would be happy if I get back to 180 pounds. That would be amazing. Number 9, if money were no object, what would you do? If money were not an object and I didn't have to work all day, I know that we would travel a lot, but I also know that I would need some kind of consistency, and so I think I would be volunteering a lot. I would be a reader at the library, go into the schools to read, do all kinds of things, just volunteer, because money is awesome to volunteer, and I'd probably do that if I was independently wealthy also. But these organizations need volunteers. They need the manpower. So I think I would volunteer. Yeah. Number 10, what would your superpower be if you had one? And I would say that my superpower would be just to bring happiness. I don't like to see people not happy. I don't like to see people struggling. I just want to gather them up, hug them, and make them feel better. So that would be my superpower. Anyway, thank you so very much again to Angela at One Day at a Time with Angela. So glad you tagged me. I am going to do an unconventional tag. I am going to tag everybody that hasn't already done this. That was cheating, wasn't it? Hey, I'm MF. I can cheat. Once again, thanks for everything. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and getting to know a little bit more about me. Remember, there are no excuses in life. Just get out and live your life. No excuses.